Yay Networks. Hello and welcome to the latest edition, the newest edition of There I Said It. I'm George Alfredas.
I'm Vic Jagger.
And I'm Gary with the T. Who you are, baby?
Who you are?
Oh, it sounded like you were saying you something else too. I thought you got a new position.
A new moniker.
Oh, new position.
That's going around.
Gary, you funny. What I want to know is, why does Gary call? Listen, he called me early in the morning.
And then what did he say?
Mind you, when you guys get off of the radio, I'm just going to work. So I was like, hey, boo, I'm just getting in the studio. Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to call you right back. I'm getting settled. I call him back. He didn't answer.
He don't
I
answer.
Said, okay.
You can't call him back because he doesn't ever answer.
And then he sent me to voicemail
Yes.
talking about, can I call you later?
Always.
No, because, I probably was taking my shower because, after I get off the air, I got to take a 2-minute break. That's why I called y'all to tell y'all about our guests. And then, honey, I had to go take a shower because I got to get ready for Dish Nation.
Can't stand you.
Yes. And you call when I got in the shower, I'm like, girl, well, honey, I'm taking my PTA now, honey. You got to call back later.
Your PTA. Okay. All right. Well, there is so much we need to get into.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Somebody put in the comments, y'all better talk about Janet. Y'all better. I want to hear a full summary of what y'all got to say about that documentary.
How could we not? Okay,
How could we not?
So we have a guest. Y'all want to bring our guest in now? Y'all want to get this Janet Jackson stuff out of the way first? You want to let them weigh in on Janet Jackson?
Yeah, we'll get it out and let them weigh in because y'all ain't gonna talk, honey, especially Vic. So
okay,
come on.
So
wait a minute.
I want to know from y'all, what was your biggest takeaway from the Janet Jackson documentary?
Ooh,
But mine's what I started. I first of all, honey, Miss Janet articulated, and honey, she her voice, what was it? She
elevated.
Elevated. Her voice was elevated, honey. We were able to hear this girl, and I loved that about it. But I loved the whole damn documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
All parts. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
My biggest takeaway, I have a lot. I had like a list of like 10 things that I didn't know or that was revealed. But one big thing was knowing that she really didn't want to do any of this shit. She didn't want to sing.
She was supposed to be a lawyer.
Yes.
Yes, honey. She wanted to go to Pepperdine, honey.
Okay. And she
just
was
go to
doing
school.
2 a day. She was a Vegas showgirl at 7.
Right.
So that just lets you know, like, Miss Janet has been that girl.
Y'all know what?
That girl.
Speaking of, that's what I took away from it. Why? Come to find out, Janet Jackson was the most talented of the entire family. I mean, cards is kept. I'm going to say she was the most talented. She started just as young as Mike, but she didn't have she just jumped right into it.
And
she just jumped right into it.
She was doing everything.
She's an amazing
but the fact
actress.
that she was like, I didn't want to do fame. And, that's one of the things that people remember about Janet. And they're like, damn, she didn't even want to do it. And she still knocked it out the park. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
she didn't
even
want
though.
to do Penny. Hell, she want to do Good Times.
She was so
and
good.
that's the part that really
just
touched my spirit. I love the way she revered Joseph. She loved her.
That part. That was another thing. Yeah.
I loved it. No matter how much people tried to make the Jacksons go against their family, saying your daddy beat you and all that, because all our asses got beat, honey, quiet as being kept. And honey, she still loved her daddy. I loved it.
You know what her daddy was? He was what he had to be as a black father.
That's right.
Back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
That is what that's how he was raised.
To get his kids.
Did y'all see Gary, Indiana? I mean, God dang, that was a depressing city.
Yes,
and he had
like
9 kids. I mean,
9 kids in a goddamn shoebox. They lived in a shoebox.
She said it looked much bigger when we were younger.
And it
there were 2 bedrooms for 9 kids.
2 bedrooms, honey.
Yeah.
So it was just so amazing.
What was
I love
funny? And I said this to Fridas earlier today. Y'all remember when Bobby Brown did his story and he had that little part about Janet in there? Janet didn't mention one damn thing about Bobby.
Miss Jackson's like, girl, pull, honey. Girl, you,
because we always got one that we don't claim, that we don't, it's not on our list.
He doesn't count.
No.
There's a few that don't count.
Miss
Like, I
Jackson,
didn't really like you, so you don't count.
She said that was a drive-by, bitch. That was not, honey, that didn't happen, boo.
It did not happen.
Y'all know
in the documentary.
Y'all know Bobby Brown watched that whole show waiting for his part.
Baby, Miss Jackson, like, girl, honey, I'm a white woman, bitch. I have amnesia on that part, honey. She had amnesia.
Bobby,
bitch.
who?
Everybody got amnesia on a one or two.
Yeah.
We all got something we don't claim.
You get one, honey.
Yeah.
She had that one, honey.
Absolutely.
But it was just such a great docuseries. I just love it. And the thing too, what I said was very real, and I'm sure y'all ladies could relate to this, honey. People don't like your ass until you with somebody else. Nobody like Jermaine Dupri, bitch, until Miss Jackson came in his life.
I was a little.
And that's how it is.
I don't know, because I'm like, so are you blaming Janet for you cheating?
Well, he tried to.
He tried it, didn't he?
But it didn't work, girl.
And Twitter ate him alive. Black social media ate him.
And he said it's a man thing. Gary, do you agree with that?
I don't like that. I don't like shit like that. It's a damn man thing. No, it's a goddamn choice thing. Your ass chose to do that because, honey, you had to let. First of all, and we never know how all the shit went down. But for the most part, sometimes a man will try to break your asses down. You celebrity women try to break y'all down, and let you know, bitch, you ain't all that, and he'll go cheat with a damn strumpet and stuff. And
wasn't there, baby?
Well, I'm just, when you give me, I get pissed off with that. So, and that's maybe what he was trying to do, probably, to let her know, you ain't all that. Look what I can get. I can get these tramps over here. But Miss Jackson said, bitch, honey, you're not spending enough time with me. And this girl packed her things and left.
I don't even know if it was that, except he was like, whoa, these pretty women like me. Wait, where did all this come from?
Yeah, like it just came out of nowhere.
Let's keep it real. We all like Jermaine Dupri.
But it's Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson said she was ready to have your babies.
Your babies.
Proposed to her. Y'all were like.
And not only that, though, think of this. Miss Jackson went through all this light and white, and she got it with your black ass. She went from the Duvarges girl to Renee. She went through everything with his hair, and she stopped here.
And she was just happy that he wasn't an addict.
Thank you.
Like,
oh, he ain't a dope head.
Well, he wasn't addicted to drugs.
Well, yeah.
Addicted to
but he might have
been addicted.
Might have been. Why we always doing that?
We got a mic in front of us, and we're like,
but he liked the girls. But it
was so good. Y'all didn't think I'd like it, although I love Janet Jackson. Of course, I'm not a super fanatic, but I couldn't stop watching.
Janet when I interviewed her. I loved her so much.
You know what? Was that you with me when we tried to interview her one time?
Huh?
I didn't get to interview her, but I was at a party that she was at, and I didn't get to interview her.
This was in Dallas, though, when I met her, because I'll never forget, they only select a few people to go for the interview, and I'm glad I was one of. I don't know how that happened. I can't recollect it, but nevertheless, I did, and I'll never forget the day, bitch. Baby, we were in the hotel ballroom, waiting on Miss Jackson, baby, and I never forget, I got one of her candles. Her favorite fragrance is Calla Lily, and I had one of her candles, honey. They had her candles out, and baby, before you know it, they said, ladies and gentlemen, Janet Jackson. Bitch, the doors open, and Miss Jackson just came through, honey.
It was like an angel.
Did you faint?
Yes, she had on some camouflage pants with the nice pump, honey, and a nice white blouse. I'll never forget it, honey. It was a great day, honey.
So y'all know what else I took away? I don't think she knew that. I think the boy wasn't supposed to take her whole, Justin Timberlake wasn't supposed to take her whole breast out. She doesn't seem the type. No. She doesn't seem the type that would have planned that.
But I still was side-eyeing like, okay, girl, you forgave him and all that.
Oh, black social media was like, no, we like you, but we still don't like him.
She couldn't do nothing after that, but she still is. It still didn't stop her, so to speak, because she's still doing what she does.
Still I rise.
He should have said something.
He had every opportunity to, and everybody's like, oh, well, he told her not to. I don't give a damn if I tell you not to. You're supposed to say, I am a woman. He knew as a black woman she was going to get railroaded. He did not.
Right.
That was so unfair. He should have stood up for her at every point.
And a lot of people would say, well, where was LaToya? Where was Jermaine?
Miss Jackson, bitch, I don't need y'all because y'all ain't gonna say the right shit.
Okay.
She got Tito and Randy.
and Rebe.
Miss Rebe, I love Miss Rebe.
But I trusted Rebe. Didn't y'all believe? I believed Rebe. Everything she said.
Especially when she was like, I didn't like that. When the hands over the titties, I didn't like that because, we was in church.
Church, baby. Church girls, honey. Baby, you know the church, honey. The church say Sister Catherine, baby, Janet is showing her breast. Miss Catherine say, bitch, how much you want me to write a check for?
Right.
Hush.
Right. Hush.
Yeah.
But
was it shocking about Renee? About, just like the painkillers and things like that. I was just, and I might get a little flack for this, but the more I watched it, the more I was like, Renee, he might want to.
Did you think he was suspect?
It was something. It was something that was there, and I feel like, you know how Gary just said when Miss Janet walked in and we were. I think he was like, "Yes, I have Janet Jackson. I can dress her. I can, mold her
into be my muse."
So do you think he had some feminine energy that
I didn't really get that, Vic. I didn't get that he was zesty. But he was a little bit upset.
That's a good word. It was a little zesty to me.
Yeah, okay. But he was a little, upset with a slow speaker. But bitch, I will say this about him though. He worked Miss Jackson,
yes,
baby.
He did.
He helped that girl out, baby. He worked Miss Jackson, honey. He got this girl, honey, where she is, honey, and he did things he made sure she worked. And he did it.
What's amazing is she was so unbelievably shy. Yeah. But when she got on that stage, she was a different person.
Yeah. That's how they said Mike was in the booth.
Yeah. But y'all don't, even though y'all, we're not performers, but y'all, I'm not so much really shy, but y'all don't feel like when y'all about to host an event, you're nervous, but bitch, once you hit that mic, bitch, it's over. Right. And that's how I am.
People expect us to be how we are on the radio.
When you're off.
Like we're always on and on. Yeah. And they're like, oh my gosh, do it, say it. Remember? And I'm like, we have a
girl, I'm at the grocery store. Can I go ahead and get these groceries? Got my kid right here, y'all.
Some people do it to me. I play on him because I'm like, girl, no, honey, I'm not on right now.
They're like, do it. It's Gary.
Yeah, exactly, bitch. Bitch, hit me those fries. Just like you hit me those fries. I go in.
It had to be food.
Always. Let me tell you some side note. If you're ever with Gary, if you're ever talking to him, he is always getting food. I don't care what time of day it is. He's like, excuse me, can I have
because I have called him once or twice and he was in the drive-thru.
Yes, he don't put you on hold. He just starts, do they have other wings
and he's gonna have
today?
A coupon with it.
And he's gonna have a total conversation.
I get two for one.
Yes, that's right, bitch. I need to go. I need 2 for $6, bitch. That's what I want.
Always.
Now we gotta get to our guest.
Yes, let's get to our guest. Okay, we have Psychic Wayne on. I am so very excited. Let's pull Psychic Wayne, and I can't wait to hear what he has to say about Janet Jackson. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. How are y'all?
We are good. So tell us what you are a psychic. You are an astronomer. Am I leaving? So tell me what I'm leaving.
Astronomer?
Astronomer,
astrologer.
Astrologist.
Right. Well, okay, here's the thing. The word psychic, that came from years ago. I don't really like that word because people get a whole lot of ideas about, I'm going to read their mind. I can just pull answers out of my head. That's not what I do. I am an astrologer. I use natal charts, birth charts, that kind of thing to predict, but mainly to help people kind of understand themselves. And I also do read the tarot. The tarot is about looking at a situation and the cards giving us some insight on it and telling us what's probably going to happen.
Okay. So we were talking about Janet Jackson. Her birthday is May 16th.
I was watching her chart while you guys was talking. So
really? Okay. Yes. Yeah. So just let us know, because she's been through so much, and now she's entering, she's loving mommyhood and not really, she wants to spend more time with her family. But what do you see on her chart?
Well, the good thing about it is that the actual event, that television thing, is going to do well for her. What I think is going on is they're planning to do her new album and kind of reboot her career again. Now, if you remember back in 2015 when she put out Unbreakable, that rebooted her career. And then she went back. She went back and then came back again, and things were still good. This time, it's not going to do what it did last time. Okay, I think the record will do okay, but this is not going to be the big magical fame that she had when she released that album in 2015. Okay, and she's kind of tuning down right now in her life. So I guess her people are telling her, hey, just try one more time or whatever. It'll make a little noise, but it's not going to do super great at all.
So what about her love life? Is she going to find love again? Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I never even thought to look at that. Let's see. Yes, she is. She's probably seeing somebody now, to be honest with you.
Her baby dad?
I think she's creeping with Jermaine a little bit. Because They were photoed together. Like they might be hanging out as friends.
She better not give him another chance.
She was very googly eyed. Talking about
looking at her chart, because when I do charts, you got 12 houses. And one of the houses is the house of commitment and relationship. So when I look at that house and I look at the planet that rules it, it's actually getting very good transits right now. So I don't think she's just kind of sitting over there, keeping that baby and that's it. I think that there is something going on. Who it's with, I'm not going to be able to tell you that. But this definitely says that there's something that's growing or building around her when it comes to love.
Okay, let's talk about, Rihanna's having a baby. A$AP Rocky. So Rihanna's birthday is February 20th. A$AP Rocky's birthday is October 3rd. Are they going to stay together? I mean, I'm not trying to be messy. I'm just wondering.
It sounds like you are. No. I want to know, but I want to know too.
Well, okay. Well, I was looking at her chart today because when I saw the news about her baby, looked at her chart. Oh, there it was. The fifth house rules children, right? So the ruler of our fifth house, what we call a conjunction, which Jupiter is on top of that. Jupiter rules multiples or expanding her family. So that was in her chart. So I'm going to look now to see the conditions of her love life. How long has she been with this guy?
Off and on. Oh, wow. They've been together, I think, I want to say over a year, maybe 2 years, but they've been together off and on over the years. A$AP Rocky. His is October 3rd.
Okay.
Did y'all know they're the same age? I did not know that.
Oh, that's good.
Both born in 1988.
But I don't know if I was Rihanna, if I would go for that man. So you left a damn billionaire to have a baby for a rapper. I don't know.
I mean, I kind of hate to say it, Gary, but I'm kind of with you.
Billionaire was, she.
Yeah, well, bitch, have a baby for him and take the money.
You know what? You know what I thought about him, about this billionaire, because I thought he might have been like real strict. You know what I mean? And I say strict. She's married, but.
Lifestyle.
I thought he might have been like, you're not going to wear that. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. And so she might not have been ready to put up with that.
Evil black woman with her billionaire.
Well, here's the deal. When I look at like right now, her love life stuff is okay. When I look at the potential for the long term, I'm not really seeing the long term for that particular situation. You know what I'm saying? I do think, especially right now, I don't know what's going on with her career, her money, but that's about to grow. Anybody know anything about what's going on with that?
Yeah, she just got.
Listen.
Yeah,
she might have now. She might have. What is her line? She might have maternity wear. She might have.
I said Fenty.
Kids wear coming, so that might. That might be in the pipeline.
That's definitely about to expand.
And she just got $125 million in investors.
Oh, well, and what would be also good for her right now is to release an album. But I guess now that she's pregnant, she probably can't do that because her transits for career are great. Her love life transits are so-so. The long term of this, honestly, I'm not giving this a 10 on a long term. I'm not.
Ooh.
No, exactly.
The
once they have a baby, the men usually leave. So.
But sometimes women just like, thank you for the baby. See you later. Yeah. Speaking of that, Kanye West. His birthday is June 8th. I got to get everybody's birthday. What is going on? Well,
is he going to get back with Kim?
Yes. What's his love life?
She's not having him back. And I'm telling you guys right now.
And we said that too.
We're gonna keep hearing about him with these different people for at least the next year and a half because the transit in his natal chart that broke that marriage, it's still going on right now. So he's trying to recover from that. And I guess he's trying to recover from, I'm going to see this person. I'm going to see that person. And I guess, for whatever it's worth, he's trying to make her jealous. Not going to work. She's done.
Okay.
But she says she's done.
Right. And like Rihanna, his career transits are off the chart. I mean, his stuff is going to get bigger and bigger, and he's going to make more money. But his love life is still going to be a struggle for at least another year and a half.
Well, Wayne, speaking of all these tramps, honey, let's do mine here. The hell with them. Let's do my love.
Why you call them tramps?
Yes, please, because we need to see if Gary has somebody this year. Please.
All right, I got your chart, Gary. The thing about you is that I don't have your birth time. So the only thing I have to work with is kind of like the planets where they are now and where they were when you were born. So
you don't have my who?
Huh?
Your birth time.
Your birth time.
Oh, what time I was born?
I think I got mine.
You want to text your mom?
Shit, I don't know what time I was born.
Well, when I have a birth time, like I have a birth time for the other people we talked about, it gives me everything exact. So if I don't have a birth time, I can see where the planets were when you were born. Those planets like Venus, that means love. I mean, we can look at that and figure stuff out. But Gary, I don't know how. Listen, I don't know how in the world you're single right now. You must be
damn
single by
dog
choice.
to hush.
Oh my gosh, please. It's just Nutty Professor.
Yes, Lord. Do they not know we're doing a show?
I don't think the dog knows.
Well, they damn owners need to know we're doing the damn show. Put that damn mud out. Dogs need to be outside anywhere in the backyard, especially when you're working.
Why are you going off like this? I am. Okay, so you have to know the time that we were born.
I mean, the time is preferred because the time of if we have your birth time, it's more details to it. Okay. So since I don't have Gary's birth time, I have to look to Venus because Venus is about love, it's about money. Gary, you got it right now. I know you if you're single, part of that or a big part of that is because you're choosing to be. All right. Your Venus is getting a great transit from Neptune, and Neptune is about romance, it's about fantasy, it's about that kind of stuff, you know? Pluto is opposite it, which indicates that if you've had like trouble making relationships work in the past, you know, Pluto wants to transform it and give you a breakthrough of having love. So it's either one or two things going on. Like I said, I know you want a relationship, but you're either choosing not to, or you're not making the connections with them because your conditions right now, they look very good for love.
Choosing not to.
Choosing not to.
And that may be subconscious, okay? And can I tell you this too, Gary? You were born with what we call a grand trine in water. Oprah was born with a grand trine in air. That means that you have a water planet in each of the water signs. Your Neptune is in Scorpio, your Saturn is in Pisces, and your Sun, your Moon, your Mercury, and Venus are all in Cancer. And that's very good. That's why you're on television. That's why you're very good at communicating. That's why people just love you in general, because you were born with that, you know?
Okay. All right. So stop choosing not.
Give somebody a chance,
you said exactly
Gary.
we already know what it is.
We know
what
it is. That to him.
So now let's move on to Big Jagger.
I was trying to get my time. I used to have my time. I think it was 3:14
in the afternoon.
But I know my birthday is March 10th.
Okay, well, I would have to do your chart. I have to fill all that in. I had Gary's information. What's your birthday?
March 10th.
What year?
Pisces.
What year? I wish I would.
Okay.
You're gonna never get mine. So
no, I'll be no.
You're gonna do mine.
I will be 40 this year, so I was born in 82.
Oh, you older than me.
Okay, wait. So who? Okay,
really?
Vic, what's your information?
Huh?
What's your information again?
March 10th.
What year?
82.
All right, and where were you born? What city and state?
DC.
Okay, now you don't have to give me a minute to set it up because it takes me a minute to kind of plug everything.
I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna find out, sir.
Okay, here we go. What is he gonna find out?
A tiny bit of a hoe, and that's part of the problem.
Just a
little bit.
Just a tiny bit is what's going on, and that's what you're gonna find while you're getting your chart together. So if there's something you're like, I can't figure out what what star is, it's the hoe
find in your chart.
That's all right. She's a great whore.
It's the hoe. So get rid of your clothes.
Why are you
scratching
Wait, stop. Are you wearing a jacket with no shirt?
Where's your shirt?
If y'all are not white, if y'all are listening to this, if y'all are listening to this on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, you're gonna have to go to YouTube. Gary basically just got naked. Now you're supposed to wear a shirt under a zip-up jacket.
Really?
He's just.
You know, it's easy access. Girl, you unzip and you just.
I mean,
he's butt naked. Gary, you are butt naked in here.
You said easy access, Gary.
That's right. A cow. Nobody don't want to be fighting for no cow. They want to.
Our little udder.
That's right. The Italian mob.
Y'all know I gotta pull up. I gotta pull up Nick Cannon's birthday because we gotta find out when.
And Cardi B.
We gotta find out that.
Okay, good. So March 10th, 82, Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you ever want to work in fashion and beauty, that kind of thing?
Kind of not really. I mean, not fashion.
What something having to do with like
just being creative? Yeah.
What? Yes. What was it? What was it?
Just being creative and stuff. Like TV editing, like creating.
She writes
things like that. Yeah, I'm a writer.
Okay. You were born with Neptune is in Sagittarius, which is very creative. You also have Uranus there, which has to do with the internet stuff. So you were born with like a natural gift to do creative stuff. And then now that we're in the age of the internet, I would suggest that you try to do it. This is internet-ish, what you're doing now with the podcast, which totally makes sense. And I got to tell you, this last year and a half of your love life has been a real struggle.
Ooh, who you telling?
Well, but the good news about that is, is that can be behind you. Saturn and Jupiter.
That was the problem. He kept getting behind her. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Wayne. I want to hear this.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Even without your time, okay, so most people were born with at least one planet, what we call exalted. And I got to look, Gary, to see what your exaltation was. But you were born with Saturn in Libra, which is when we say exalted, that means that planet loves to be there. Like Serena Williams has that. So you were born with that. I was seeing if you had more than one, but you only have that, which is good. You will be able to use it because you were born with Mars, Saturn, and Pluto all in one bunch. That's a lot of power. And you are serious about relationships. When it comes to love and relationships, you usually are that one. You want that one person, but if that one person is acting up, you kind of venture out. But that's
what I tell you.
Yeah. And
so what does that mean? Does that mean something is coming?
Well, yeah, it does. Well, it means that you're very, very into a relationship. Remember now, I don't have birth time. I don't know which one of these houses is your house of love. So I have to kind of look at the Venus, which rules love. And then I'm looking at Libra, which is the planet the sign of.
You guys are good bodies because the last one was. A little pot belly.
Let me shut the hell up.
Listen to this. Vic, this is going to be a pretty good year for you because Jupiter, we like Jupiter because Jupiter is the planet of abundance. It makes things blow up in a good way. Jupiter just went into Pisces. Your sun is in Pisces, but right now Jupiter is at 6 degrees Pisces. So it won't reach your sun till later on in the year. So I would suggest that there's some things you've been putting off to do. I would suggest that you really put those things together. And even with this, what you're doing here, there's going to probably be some expansion with that because Jupiter is in Pisces. It's going to make aspect to your natal Jupiter and to your sun. And Gary, you have all those water planets. It's going to make a good aspect to those too. So you guys keep pushing with this. And, I think that this could even probably go to another level.
Okay.
Love it.
Let's get back to some celebrities.
She don't want to do her.
I don't know the time.
She don't want to give her a year.
No, I don't know the time. So
I didn't give my time. She just don't want to give her.
Well, if I'm giving my age, I want the whole thing. So you guys, I texted my mom. If she texts back, we'll get it. So, who y'all want to know? Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Kim Kardashian is October 21st, 1980. Pete Davidson is November 16th, 1993.
All right, hold on. Pete Davidson. Okay, let's look at his first.
Okay.
Because I kind of think I know Kim's because I look at it so much. Okay, yeah, here we go. Pete Davidson. How long they been together now? A couple months?
Yeah. Maybe 3.
Okay, we don't have a time for him either, but okay. You guys, I don't know if this is gonna last because he's about to have his Saturn return later on this year.
What does that mean?
The Saturn return is when the planet Saturn, which is the planet that really tests all the things that we put into life, is going to go back to the same place it was when he was born. Okay, when he was born, Saturn was at 23 degrees Aquarius. Right now, Saturn right now in the sky is at 15 degrees Aquarius. So later on this year, it's going to hit the 23 mark. And that's generally like a time of test for us. And it's going to it's going to square his Pluto, square his sun. I don't know about this situation, you guys. I really don't. As far as it making
like she's just having fun anyway.
But let me ask you something. So, you say this is, how the stars are aligned or whatever. But what if they wanted to try to make it work? Is it possible, even if your stars are not aligned and you're not like your Saturn is coming back, is it possible for them to make it work and still have a happy life?
Well, let me explain this to you how this works. This is like a weather report. The weatherman tells you, hey, it's going to rain Wednesday. You can either take your raincoat, stay in the house, or whatever. These are only the conditions of what's going to be. So, yeah, they could make it work, but it's not going to be easy, especially with him having the Saturn return. You know what I mean? So, no, we can't. I never take anybody's free will. I have plenty of people that stay in relationships and these planets are like, it's not good and they stay. That's their free will, you know? And sometimes they don't get better, but they stay because whatever
they stay.
So,
I have somebody that I want to know. I want to know about Wendy Williams. Her birthday is July 18th. 64.
Okay, what do you want to know about Wendy?
I want to know, will she be coming back to her show? Is she going to get things back on track?
Let's see.
They definitely just announced another guest lineup. So,
and you know what? Well, with that, what I would start with, I would start with a 10th house, which rules her career, right? Yeah, her 10th house is ruled by Jupiter, and Saturn is going to square that later on this year. That's probably not very favorable, okay? But a Saturn square will make things harder, but it can be done, right? The next thing I will look at is her health, right? Her health is ruled by Mercury. Are they saying anything about it? Because it's still a struggle here. Are they saying anything about her health right now?
That she hasn't gotten better. She's still recovering.
Okay. And you know what? Neptune, which rules addiction and drugs, and she was born with Jupiter opposite Neptune. That's really classic for me to see people that have addiction problems because, like I told you guys, remember, Jupiter is about abundance and making it excessive. Opposite Neptune, that's really, really a challenge for drugs or alcohol because Neptune rules addiction and it's harshly aspected. And again, going back to what Georgia was asking me, if plenty of people have this and they're not drug addicts, but the thing of it is about this is that it makes it more likely. You know, people, every single person has their own path in life. Not everybody is going to give into this, but in hindsight, I can see why she's having that difficulty with addiction because, you know, she was born with that Jupiter opposite Neptune. And I think with most of the stars like Prince, Whitney, Michael, they have what we call a strong Neptune, all right? Because Neptune rules television, it rules glamour, it rules Hollywood, it rules all that. But the dark side of Neptune is addiction. That's why a lot of people, I don't want to say it's why, but it's indicated why when that dark side of Neptune comes and they can't resist it, that's a problem. It's all Neptune.
Wow.
It's all Neptune. Yeah.
And my mama just sent me my time.
Same. My mom too. She's like, I was driving. What's mine is 6:30 p.m.
Oh, mine was 12:33 a.m. 12:23 a.m.
Wait. What was your time? Vic?
Oh, 12:23 a.m.
Okay. Wait. Who am I talking to? Is it Vic?
Vic.
Okay, Vic. What time?
12:23 a.m.
12. Okay. So now we'll be able to see more stuff. 12:23 a.m. Washington, D.C., March 10th, 82. Let's see. All right. You were asking me about love. Your 7th house is ruled by Gemini. So I look to the ruler of Gemini, which is Mercury. Okay. Okay. You are going to find a relationship. The thing about what I'm going to say to you right now, you sometimes choose too quickly. Okay. And sometimes that just doesn't work because you'll choose too quickly and you'll try to force that situation to work. I want you to take your time right now. Okay.
Oh, I'm taking it.
Are you planning on moving somewhere? Are you planning on moving?
No.
Something you ain't telling us? Something we need to know?
No, not anytime soon.
Okay. Later on in the year, you either may buy some new furniture, kind of make things a little bit fancy where you live, or maybe you'll think about moving somewhere. That's later on in the year.
Okay.
You know?
All right, Georgie.
Listen. Okay,
I don't
mine.
have, well, Georgia, I never got the rest of your information.
But we need to get Nick Cannon's though, and we need to get
Oh
Nick
no,
Cannon's.
we need to get yours.
Okay,
You see how she tried to
September
do it?
22nd, 1969.
We're looking at this is Nick, right? Or you?
No, this is me.
Oh,
6:30 p.m. My mom said 6:30 or 7:30
hold
p.m.
on. Y'all got me confused. I'm doing too many things. Give me the birthday again. What is it?
September 22nd,
Mm-hmm.
69.
Okay, and what time?
6:30 or 7:30 p.m. She's
Okay, well, hey, she didn't know for sure.
Well, she said 6:30, but
well, the thing about
my sister said 7:30, but I'm like, you know what, Mama had me, so
Yeah, the mama 6:30. Let's go with 6:30.
Well, look, if you were born at 6:39, all of what I'm telling you is going to be wrong. Okay.
Wow.
So we either need to not use the time or we need to use the exact time you were born.
Don't use the time.
All right. And what city and state were you born?
Dallas, Texas.
All right. All right. I need a minute to put this together.
That's so funny. So after we do this, can we do tarot? Do you have your cards?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I do.
look how Gary.
Gary,
Gary, have you ever had a tarot reading, Gary?
Gary,
I don't know.
It's with the
you
cards.
would know. It's like they read
Yeah, I read
cards.
you before, Mr. Gary.
We did a tarot.
Yes. Yes, we have did a tarot reading with you before. And now, Gary, here's the deal. And I don't know if you know, but they asked me on the show. That was years ago before they went syndicated. And you were there, right? Yeah, you had to be. And they asked me on the air, and it said yes. And look at that show now. It's syndicated, and I don't know how many.
See,
You know.
see.
Mm.
How long have you been doing this? Oh, I know you're busy, so.
Okay. 20 plus years.
Okay, anyway, y'all, we didn't talk about Nick Cannon because we were so busy talking about Janet Jackson while he's doing that. Eighth child, y'all.
Yeah.
What is Nick Cannon
And you
doing?
know what? It was like, people were like, the headlines this morning, who's like, we think that he's about to have a baby. I'm like, how can y'all think and still be unconfirmed when he's there at a gender reveal?
With the woman holding her belly. And
yes.
I mean, come on.
Yes, but he did come out and officially say it. And he said he didn't want to, he didn't want to announce it at first because he had just lost a son.
Yeah, I understand.
And so.
And he want to announce how much he was fucking different women at the same time.
Well, that might have had a little something to do. I don't think he cares. I really don't think he cares.
And
sad,
he's going to have another one, I'm sure.
And guess what? He doesn't care, but more importantly, they don't care.
They don't care.
I think about
a check.
Yeah, I think about my family. Like, I have 3 kids. I have to make time for them. Like, I have to carry it on Fridays. I'm going to go take lunch with you. Can you imagine having 9 kids, but in different houses?
In different houses.
How will you ever have time for any of them?
You'll never have time. And I don't give a damn about the money. There's enough damn dysfunctional children in the world as it is. Just because your daddy rich, bitch, you just as crazy as the next one. That don't make sense.
Okay.
You upset. That sounds upset.
But it's irritating.
Stupid,
It's really
honey.
irritating. It's like, what? Your friends didn't be like, hey, girl,
but
whatever you do, I know y'all messing around, but don't get pregnant.
Women are lined up with their legs east to west.
And you know what? Gary and I were talking about this earlier. She could be having a baby with Leroy. So at least Nick Cannon, you know what I mean?
Yes,
at least it is. And sometimes it's just time for you to have that baby. You just pop it out and just go and live your life. I mean, maybe. I think that's.
Pop it out and
I
then just
truly
go on
think
about
that's
your
how
life.
some women feel. You know what? Yeah, what time? Yeah, I better go.
And this bastard got to make sure his accountant is on staff, honey.
Ooh,
to send all them goddamn baby daddies and
me-
baby mamas some money
Let me
for
see how
milk
much
and
Nick
Pampers
Cannon-
and shit.
How much is Nick?
But Nick
But
must feel
here's
his
the
time is
thing.
getting short, so that's why he procreated, because he said he wanted to have his lineage to just go on. So
Yeah.
Well, it will.
I don't think any of them are on child support.
no,
But
I don't think so either.
30 million.
if
That
they
ain't
were-
enough for 9 kids. I'm sorry.
If they were, if the baby moms had him on child support, just think the higher the number, the less the money.
The less
That's
the
right.
money. So Quisha, your baby getting $5, bitch, because because Morocco and Monroe done got all the money.
Oh, they
Oh,
getting
okay.
the first.
Yeah.
And now y'all getting what's left, honey. So they could hand down their shoes and shit to all the other ones.
I mean, I'm saying $30 million to me is a lot, but to somebody
it's
with
a lot too,
9
but to
children,
No.
and
They
you
might
live in a
not
different
want for the
lifestyle.
same thing.
You're living a different lifestyle because your dad is Nick Cannon. So that's.
But how do we know all the women were living certain lives? Now you could say that about Mariah, because Mariah has had this certain lifestyle, and the kids go to the private school, this, that, and the other. But these other girls, do we know really what they do? Like they could just be regular.
This last one was married to a football player, honey. She got and jumped on Nick's dicks. So
okay. Did she jump on it?
Jumped right on it and got pregnant at the right time.
She jumped on it at the right time. Bitch, when he came on, honey.
Well,
right on time.
Since y'all were talking about Nick, I did pull up your chart, Georgia, but talking about Nick. In his fifth house, the fifth house rules children. All right. Mm-hmm. He was born actually under a new moon in his fifth house, and it's making an aspect to Mars. Mars rules the sex drive, so it's indicated in his chart. He's born to have a lot of this period. And he may have even more after that.
We need to have. Let me tell you something. When y'all meet y'all people that y'all want to go out with, we need to have them charted and make sure.
Yeah, I got to get the birthday.
But you might want a man who's ruled by Mars, because that means maybe you guys are gonna have a good time in bed.
I feel like Gary had a little Mars action in his reading.
I don't remember. The Mars bar, yeah.
Well, Gary, it was about Venus in your chart, which means Venus is about relationships. Mars could be a relationship with sex only, but that wasn't what your reading was about.
Somebody about to have love.
The one.
Remember how I told you about how Neptune is about, it's about glamour and it's also about drugs. Well, part of the Mars is about this. Mars is what drives us. This is what motivates us, but it also rules the sex drive, right? So athletes have a strong Mars. And what's in common about a lot of athletes? I mean, they're great, they're famous. What's the other thing that's common about
money, sex? They have
sex
lots
drive.
of women.
They exactly. And I'm not saying every athlete is cheap, but we know for a fact.
About Tristan. We know who you're referring to. Who's Tristan?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Georgia.
So what was Georgia's?
All right, I'm looking now. Remember, we don't have.
I just want to know.
Well, that's interesting because you, like Vic, you were born with a lot of planets in Libra. You were born with three planets in Libra, and that's actually very nice. Are you in a relationship right now?
I'm married, so I hope it's going good.
Very good.
I hope it's going well.
Very good.
We're coming up on like 20 years, so I hope
it was getting mixed up with the whole history.
Maybe I should give you his birthday. Yeah.
Well, it is going good actually, because the ruler of your seventh house is getting a wonderful transit from Pluto. All right, so that part of your life is actually very, very good.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you this. Because I don't know what time you were born, your moon is I don't know the exact degree. It depends if you were born in the morning, but it sounds like you were born later on in the evening, right?
Yes.
So if you were born later on in the evening, you were born with moon in Aquarius, all right? So you're that person that likes to fight for the underdog. You speak up for other people. You do have kind of loner tendencies. You detach yourself sometimes from people. But Saturn's about to be on your moon, okay? And I'll be honest.
Saturn better get off my moon.
Get on your moon. It's gonna be on your moon.
That's not a really nice transit because Saturn is like the daddy of the zodiac. It makes us face our fears. It makes us do the things we don't want to do. Okay, so you're gonna be dealing with that. Well, it's in range now, but you really, really won't be dealing with that until probably spring, summer. Okay.
I don't know what it is I want to do, but okay.
But at the same time, it's making great transits to all those planets you have in Libra, your Uranus, your Mercury, and your Jupiter. And the moon is more about our emotions. So I want you to be really clear and don't overly, especially with that transit going on, don't get too emotional about little things. And that will tend to make you want to do that. Okay.
Okay. Got it. So y'all want to do a tarot reading? What is a tarot reading? I don't even know what it is. Do we have time to do a tarot reading? Does it take a long time? Like, what is it?
I don't know.
Gary, why you don't know? Gary, you act like I'm foreign. I've been on that show with you for years.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. I'm just like, honey, well, I'm just looking at the clock. I don't want our producer to be pissed.
I know he is
one
getting
thing
that.
too, before we go any further to y'all, we want to also congratulate Brad and Big Booty Judy. I know y'all heard the exciting news that
yes, they are having a bundle of joy.
They're
the Brat.
saying that, honey. So we just got to be sure, because honey, I just sometimes feel a little different. I don't know, but that's what is being out.
But they took a picture with the belly, with the heart.
Who is the baby daddy?
See, and that's So I don't know. So, but it's just so we just congratulating them, honey. So I don't know. We'll wait and see for 9 months, honey.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, she got to. Oh, I see the picture with the
there were so many baby announcements today.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so,
Rihanna, Nick, Brad.
Oh, that is such a cute picture.
Yeah, well, Jupiter is making an aspect to Venus, so that all has to do with good news about bundles of joy or about happiness. So that could be a part of it too, just in general.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Are we in retrograde right now?
Mercury is in retrograde. Venus just came out of retrograde. Mercury comes out 2 days from now, Wednesday night. We'll be out. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody know what Mercury retrograde is?
I don't know. I was just trying to act like I knew.
So Mercury comes out tonight. Then tonight, Wednesday night, y'all. Mercury
what does that mean?
Out tonight.
What does it mean?
What does that mean?
That's Wednesday.
Oh yes, it's Wednesday. Yes, today.
No.
Okay. But what happens?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
What happens when it comes out? What happens? What is it? Everybody's always like, it's such and such in retrograde. It's such and such.
It's like the communication is messed up. Things are just kind of out of whack. Don't sign any contracts. Don't enter any new agreements. Don't make any big decisions during.
But it seems like something's always in retrograde. There's always a planet in retrograde.
No.
But see, the Mercury is the planet that affects us most because it's about communication. We have to communicate every day. Not only does Mercury rule us communicating with each other, it rules our cars because those computers communicate with each other. It rules our laptops. So it affects us the most kind of overall. And it also has to do with travel. So, when the other planets go, the only planets that don't retrograde would be the sun, earth, and the moon. But when we go with Venus, was just coming out of retrograde, and FYI, some history here, Venus is in retrograde for 40 days and 40 nights. Where do y'all hear that from?
Oh,
really? That's biblical.
Well, the Bible got that from Venus being in retrograde. The Bible don't like to talk. They said what I do is witchcraft, but the Bible is based on astrology. That's why it's 12 disciples or apostles or whatever. It is 12 zodiac signs. So there you go.
How about what if the zodiac signs are after the Bible? What if the zodiac signs?
Okay, what?
No, astrology was here before the Bible.
I was just saying.
Yeah, well, you don't want these crazy people.
You already know how
these evangelicals get real mad at us, and I'm not having anybody burn their cross.
But Gary, I know people get upset about it, but this is not my opinion. It's actual historically documented. So if people getting upset with the truth, okay. And I'm not putting Christianity down. I'm just saying that's where all three major religions were based on.
Well, Wayne, we're going to have to bring you back there because the producer just said we don't have time for a tarot.
No, I said I don't know if we have time. I don't think we have time for a tarot.
Yeah, well, the producer just said.
Okay.
So we have to have
you back
yes.
because I want to do a tarot reading.
Okay.
So that is going to be. How do people get in touch with you if they want to get in touch with you? How do they do it?
Yeah.
Sure. You can go to my site at psychicwayne1.com, psychicwayne1.com, or you can call me at 888-WAYNE-07. Also follow me on Facebook. You can get your daily, monthly, weekly horoscope there of Psychic Wayne. And then on Instagram, I am at psychicwayne1.
Spell that for the people in the upstairs.
What'd you say?
P-S-Y-C-H?
Yes, PSYCHICWAYNE, the number 1.com. PsychicWayne1.com.
I swear I spelled it wrong.
See, that's why I told you to spell it.
Thank you for that, Gary.
Yeah.
Psychic Wayne, thank you so much for being on with us today. This is so much fun. Very insightful. I found out a lot about my little friends, stuff that I already knew.
Down.
Yes, slow down.
I'm definitely going to start swallowing.
You need to speed it up.
Out.
Okay.
Okay.
He said you need to choose. Stop choosing to. No, he said stop choosing to be.
Stop blowing people
without.
off.
Yeah, you
well,
blow
no,
people.
that's not the
You know what?
way.
Let me tell you real quick. Psychic Wayne, I was with him one time, and it was at least 2 or 3 guys like, hey. And he was like, I was
exactly.
Like,
that's exactly what's going on.
You wouldn't give him the time of day. And one of them was kind of cute. He's like, I was like, let's talk to him. He's like, he's with a group of people. I don't do
See,
that.
look at him blushing.
All right, whatever. He was cute too. He was cute.
I'm trying to see Jesus' face, honey, so I ain't got time for these bastards.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Psychic Wayne.
Yes.
Chris at psychicwayne1.com. Y'all, every Wednesday we drop new episodes. You can, of course, watch this on YouTube,
you never know what you're gonna get.
You gotta get, yes, or you can check it out on if you listen to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. But make sure you give us 5 stars.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Do all the
share
things.
Share the podcast.
Oh yes, please share the podcast. We have so much fun in comment because we always reply to your comments.
Yes,
we always do. All right, bye, darlings.
Bye,
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having me.
It's a lot of fun.
All right. Bye-bye.